Hi, my name's Andy Palfreyman. I was street homeless for over 30 years, with a few breaks in between, but very few. So basically I spent most of my adult life living on the streets. And this was in fact the first place I ever slept homeless. I was so exhausted, I'd been walking around for days and days with no sleep, just too scared to sleep. And I just walked one along the South Bank and I saw it, and I sat there for I don't know how long, just not daring to go under. And then in the end I had to. I was so tired, so I crawled under, got into my sleeping bag, and I think I must have gone to sleep instantly. It was probably the best night's sleep I've ever had because I was so exhausted. I felt embarrassed for a long time. I'd wait until I thought no one was about, and then crawl under. And same in the morning, I may be awake for an hour without getting out, waiting for that one spot where there'd be a break in the traffic of people, and I'd crawl out and sort of walk off like nothing had happened. A youngster that thought he knew it all. I was learning a hard lesson in life. I still think I know it all now, but it doesn't hurt as much. Oh, it taught me a lot. I've spent more time on the streets in my life than I have in a place to live. 30 years. There was the odd break in between, but very short breaks, and I think that's quite sad for anybody to have to do that. I fully expected to die on the streets. If it wasn't for meeting the people I met, almost 4 years ago now, I'd have still been doing the same. One chance meeting it was the start of the change in the rest of my life, and the Swiss church played a big part in it. And I'm not religious. I mean, I used to go there for the coffee, but I got to know the people there and started helping out, and then we started running the breakfast there that they still do, So I'm quite proud of the things I've done there and the people I've met. In the last 4 years, I've done so much. I could have been doing this for the last 34 years and helping a lot of people, and that's what I want to do. And I have this dream. I want the homeless to build their own homes. That gives them employment, and they get a home out of it. We have the crisis we got, for so many reasons. Lack of social housing. It doesn't exist anymore, social housing. They're not building any more social housing. They find the money for a war, but they can't find the money for social housing. It's disgraceful, But I aim to change that in my own little way. But if lots of people did things in little ways, it would become a huge thing, If you see someone that's homeless, like I was, the best thing that ever happened for me was that people gave me money sometimes, bought me food sometimes, and that was great. I really appreciated it. But when they spoke to me as an equal, didn't look down at me, that made my day. And I met a lot of people like that over the years, but the last sort of 4 or 5 years, I've met so many of them people who have helped me get my life back on track. But yeah, just a kind word. I do it myself when I see other homeless guys. All right, mate, how's it going? Have a good one. It can make such a difference to their day. If someone spoke to me that first thing like that in the morning, I knew I was going to have a good day. It makes a huge, huge difference. Just a kind word. That meant there was hope. There was always going to be hope.